Hey, welcome back everybody. It is the most wonderful time of the year. That's right, it's Christmas. One of my most favorite holidays. However, we're left to ask, what are we going to cook for Christmas? Well, have no fear, Hussey's here. I'm going to show you how to do a pork chop dinner that will be sure to wow your loved ones and not so loved ones. That's some good groceries. All right, so pork chop dinner. Most Christmases, what I like to do, I like to get a pork crown, cook that, but y'all, that takes a long time. It's a big old pork roast, looks all pretty and stuff, but hey, we ain't got time for all that. We got to get this on the griddle and we can get it out lickety split. I got some beautiful, beautiful pork chops. Bone in, that bone's flavor, y'all. Look at this, beautiful marbling, just stunning. Look at that. Look at that pork chop. It's gonna taste good. It's gonna take a little bit of time. A little bit of time. That's okay. That's okay. We got a little bit of time. We just ain't got like 4 hours, all right? We gotta season these dudes up. And we're gonna go kind of simple, okay? How we're gonna do this? We're gonna do a little bit of kosher salt. When I say kosher salt, this is Morton kosher salt. Some people use Diamond crystals. I use Morton. Got a nice thick pork chop, so be sure to really, really salt that. Now I got some sugar. A little sugar. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna sugar these up. I want a little sweetness with these pork chops. All right, I'll come here, flip it over. We're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Exactly. And we're gonna let these sit. We're gonna let them sweat like it ran a marathon or something. It's gonna have so much sweat on it. Now, you got all this salt, you got this sugar right here. Don't neglect that piece of fat right there, y'all. Don't neglect it. Just come here. See this right there? Just come here, come here. Just come here, come here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Forgot one thing, as usual. I'm gonna do a little bit of, I like a little garlic powder with mine. Okay, flip it over. Garlic powder. Easy peasy. Look at that. Beautiful pork chop. We're just gonna let those sit there. And we're gonna let them kind of sweat. We got our pork chops, we got them all seasoned up. Now, we got some beautiful green beans that we're also gonna cook, okay? These are just French style green beans. I just wanna, like church it up a little bit. Man, it's not no ordinary green beans for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get some with some fancy tips on them. We're gonna come over to the Blackstone, we're gonna get it warmed up. We wanna put the green beans on the griddle and we're gonna kind of steam them, cook them. Right now we're just gonna put these on low, y'all. Just let that griddle just come up to temp nice and slow. So we're gonna wait for the griddle to come up to temperature. We're gonna get those on the griddle. We'll put a little water down, steam them up, and we're gonna put some goodness with them. So we had these little small petite potatoes, y'all. And what we did is we introduced them to Mike. Y'all know Mike, right? Yeah, Mike Rowave. He's my boy. We're tight. I mean like that. To make this go a lot simpler, just put these into any kind of microwave dish. This happens to be just old dish we have. And I put them in here and I par cooked them. So we go over to the microwave, old Mike Rowave. Put them in there. I'll first put it on for 5 minutes. Put a little bit of water, put a little water on these to help it steam, okay? Put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. I looked at them at the 5 minute mark. They needed just a little bit more. So I went another 2 minutes, y'all. And then after that, I tested them with a toothpick. Had a little bit of firmness, not a whole lot. They're pretty much already cooked. We could probably eat these, but you know what? They're gonna be kind of bland. We're gonna put a char on these boys. Mike did a great job on these, y'all. I'm talking about phenomenal. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and we're gonna cut these in half. And we're gonna put butter down, some luscious butter. We're gonna put these cut side down onto the griddle. And there's gonna be just a lovely char on it. Go ahead and process all these. Again, just cut them in half. You don't have to worry about it too much. However, if Aunt Karen's coming over, you do want to be careful, okay? She will talk trash about your cuts. She's like, you know what? It's not symmetrical. It's not symmetrical. Hush it up, Karen. These aren't going to take long because Mike took care of most of that work for us. All right, first things first, y'all. Let's get these green beans down because they are going to take the longest. I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to put a little oil on these. Not a whole lot because we're going to steam these, y'all. Make sure the beans are kind of situated, kind of like that right there. Then we're going to take our handy dandy big dome and put over it. All right, fits nicely right there. Now we're gonna take a little bit of agua, a little water, good amount. We're just gonna let them steam. We're gonna let them hang out. We're gonna let them get nice and awesome. So we're gonna let these go for about 3 minutes, y'all, and then we're gonna see how they are. Now, my grandma and grandpa, my mama, my brother, they would not like an al dente bean. I like an al dente bean. Got kind of like a little snap to it. Cook them however you like, but I like mine with a little bit of crunch to it. All right, y'all, it's been about 3 minutes. Let's see where these beans are. Look pretty good to me so far. Yeah, buddy. Sometimes I just take it. Still got a little crunch to it. Needs longer. All right, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I wanna bring these, I'm gonna bring them over here. I wanna show y'all. Let's focus our attention right here again. We're gonna start our pork chops. We want our pork chops at a kind of a low heat, all right? They're thick, so, and you got sugar, so you gotta be very mindful of that, all right? So we're gonna come here with a little bit of, this is avocado oil, y'all. It's gonna make a little bit of racket because we got some of the steam, some of the water. That's okay. It's part of the experience, all right? Put our pork chops down. Just like that. All right, so our chops, we got those down. They're cooking at a very slow rate. Thick chops, low heat, all right? We're gonna get our potatoes. We're gonna get those going right beside of these, all right? I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna put a nice big pat of good butter. We're gonna come here, and we're gonna very diligently, we're gonna put these cut side down, y'all. Come here, butter, come over here. My griddle kind of pitches down a little bit, but that's okay. I like it like that. You don't have to put the cut side down, but I want those cut side down because I want that to be caramelized. That's flavor, okay? I want to get a nice little crust. I'm not going to season them yet. I know what you're thinking. You going to season those things, Hussey? Yes, I am going to season them, but not right now. All right, we're going to check on our green beans. We got our potatoes there. We got our pork chops. We got it there. Green beans. Woo, boy. Look at that. You got some nice char. Beautiful char. Try it again. It's getting there right there. Getting there. I'm going to take a little salt. Come in here. Good amount of salt. These green beans take a lot of salt. I'm going to do some fresh pepper. Season those up. I'm just gonna let those ride, y'all. I'm just gonna let them ride over here. This is kind of a cooler place to the griddle. Let's check out our potatoes. Boy, y'all, this is what we came for. Beautiful golden brown on that cut side. That's exactly what you want. See that nice caramelization on all those potatoes on this cut side? That's just flavor, y'all. Flavor, flavor, flavor. Let's see where our pork chops are at. They just been going nice and easy over here. That's pretty. That's a pretty chop right there. Got some nice color. We got that sugar on there, so that's what's kind of, you know, caramelizing up a little bit. It's around that little fat edge right there. One thing you want to be mindful of is your temperatures. You want to pull these at about 135 degrees, okay, y'all? They're going to take just a little bit of time to cook, all right? So these pork chops, after we flip them, we still want to go, you know, about 2 to 3 minutes on that side right there. We're going to flip them back over. We're going to check them, okay? So go out there good. It's about to be real good. Good groceries good. All right, y'all, so our chops, look at that. Look at that beautiful color. They're not done yet, and that's fine. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna come here, we're gonna take these off. I checked the temperature, it's about 120 degrees. You want about 135 degrees when you pull these chops so they're not dry. We're gonna make a beautiful sauce right there. It's gonna get all this nice little good bits of fond, call that fond, on the Blackstone top. We're gonna get these potatoes and green beans ready. We haven't seasoned our potatoes yet. Butter and some of this Parmesan Ranch seasoning from Blackstone. And then we're just gonna toss them. Your top seems like it's really hot, cut it down. If it's already down, cut it off. It's fine. Cut that off. That's what I just did. I cut that off. Guys, I think those are done. Let's get these potatoes. We're gonna put these potatoes over here. Now, let's get these green beans going. We're gonna put these green beans here, front and center. I like a little bit of tang with my green beans. I like to hit it with a little bit. This is red wine vinegar. Okay. And then we'll try them. Let's taste them for salt and for pepper. This needs just a little bit of cracked pepper. Let's get these off on our platter. The platter. Y'all, the fam, they are gonna be so excited. So excited. All right, gotta get our chops done. They're just sitting over here, they're hanging out. They're ready to be finished. They're ready to be consumed. So here's what I got. I want a little bit of, I'm gonna take a little bit of garlic, about 2 cloves of garlic. And 2. I'm gonna take a little bit of butter. I know, y'all gonna be like that. Y'all buttered me to death. We're gonna come right here, right where we cooked those chops at. We're gonna put that butter. Then we're gonna come here and put that garlic right there. I'm gonna take this sugar. This is that sugar, a little bit more sugar, about a teaspoon. We're just gonna come in there and sprinkle it in. We're gonna take a little bit of this red wine vinegar. Just like that. Making a little sauce here, y'all. Just a little sauce. We're gonna take our pork chops. We're gonna lay them right here. Y'all don't get rid of this. Don't get rid of this juice right here. And now we're just gonna finish these chops. We're just gonna turn them every so often in this sauce that we made on the top. Just an FYI, my burners, actually got my burners on off, so we're really low heat. We don't want the moisture to evaporate real fast. Just continuously flip these, okay? Look at that. We're looking for 135 degrees internal. All right, our chops, they have hit a beautiful temperature. And here we go. Now, all this goodness right here, y'all. You do not want to pass it up. All right, there is our chops. They are done. Chops, potatoes, and green beans. All right, y'all, our Christmas dinner, it's done. Now is the fun part. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. I want to cut into this pork chop. I'm gonna put this over here. Golly, boy. It's just glistening. It's looking all good. Taunting me. Hussey, hussy. Let's give it a slice this thing. You ready? That's a thing of beauty. But now, we must try this. We must try it. A little nugget. Tanginess is what I get first. A little bit of sweetness. It's not overly sweet now, y'all. We didn't put a whole lot of sugar, but man, it's really good. The pork chop's very moist. Don't forget that juice you got over there. You want to pour some of that juice over that as well. A little pro tip. Let's try this potato. Nice and buttery. Those little petite potatoes are so buttery, so luscious, so good. And then that Blackstone Parmesan ranch seasoning really shines. Green bean. See, it's limp. Not real limp, a little bit limp. Still got a crunch. And it's good. Very flavorful, very vibrant. We hit it with that red wine vinegar. Man, it really shines. It's a green bean. It's a really good green bean. Y'all, hey, that was an awesome dish. And I appreciate you hanging in with us. If you don't mind going over to blackstoneproducts.com to go check out more recipes and ideas over there. Hey, I'm Matt Hussey, and that's some good groceries.